Tutoring here. Today I'll show you how to solve quadratic inequalities.
When it comes to solving quadratic inequalities, we are trying to solve for the x values, and also please sketch the parabola. You only need the x-intercepts. Let's have a go with example 1. We have x minus 2, x plus 5 is greater or equal to 0. Greater than 0 means we are looking at above the x-axis because your y value has to be positive. So let's sketch with our x-intercept early. So since the factorize, it's very easy to find the x-intercept, which is 2 and negative 5, and smiley face, and you'll get this graph. And let's shade the region when y is positive, so above the x-axis. So there will be here and here. If you look at the right side, your x value is greater than 0. But we're going to include 0 because if you go back to your inequality, it's greater or equal to 0. So we're going to include that 2 as well. So one answer is greater or equal to 2. If you look at the left side of the shaded region, your x value is less than or equal to negative 5. So write your final answer. X is less than or equal to negative 5, or x is greater or equal to 2. Let's move on to example 2. We have x minus 2, x plus 5, same equation, but this case it's less than 0. Less than 0 means we are looking at below the x-axis because your y value has to be negative. And this one is not inclusive because it's only less than 0, not less than or equal to 0. So let's sketch. Same graph, your x-intercept is negative 5 and 2 and smiley face. And let's shade the region where y is negative, so below the x-axis, it will be here. If you look at your x value, it's in between negative 5 and 2. So you can write your answer, negative 5 less than x less than 2. So x is in between negative 5 and 2 will be your answer. Let's move on to our next example. We have negative 3x squared minus 6x plus 9 greater than 0. Again, greater than 0 means above the x-axis. So let's first find the x-intercept so we can sketch. Take negative 3 out as it's a common factor. Negative 3 bracket x squared plus 2x minus 3. And inside the bracket, we can do cross method to factorize. So it will be x plus 3, x minus 1 is 0. So use no factor law, easy way, switch the sign for your x value. X is negative 3 or 1. And since your a value, which is your coefficient of x squared, is negative, it's gonna be a sad face. So put down your x-intercept and sad face. Then again, it's greater than 0, so look at the region that's above the x-axis, which is when y is positive. And as you can see, your x value is in between negative 3 and 1, not including negative 3 or 1. So your answer will be x is in between negative 3 and 1. Our last example, we have x minus 2 squared minus 4 is less than or equal to 0. Again, less than means below the x-axis, and since it's equal to 0, we're going to include that x-intercept as well. Let's find our x-intercept first. X minus 2 squared minus 4 is 0. This one, we can use dots to factorize. Change to dots form. X minus 2 squared minus 2 squared is 0. X minus 2 plus 2. X minus 2 minus 2 is 0. Collect the like terms from each bracket. X bracket x minus 4 is 0, which means your x is 0 or 4. So sketch it, and also your a value, you can check your a value by looking at the number in front of the bracket, which is 1. So it's gonna be positive parabola. So sketch it now, x-intercept of 0, 4, and also smiley face. And shade the region where your graph is below the x-axis. So as you can see, your x is in between 0 and 4. But also, make sure you include 0 and 4 as well. So your final answer will be 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4.
Thank you so much for watching our quadratic videos today. Make sure you like and subscribe our channel for more math tips and materials. Study smarter, not harder with Zach.